Good evening and happy dinner time. Today we're going to learn how to make shrimp fajitas. You will need garlic infused olive oil. If you don't use garlic infused olive oil, you can use fresh garlic. I'd rather use fresh garlic, but I'm making this dish for those of you who do not like to bite into the garlic. I am also using a quarter of each green bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, red bell pepper, and orange bell pepper. I love to incorporate the colors of the rainbow into my meals. You should always aim to eat the rainbow. What I did after I selected my quarter of bell peppers, I went ahead and sliced them the long way. You can do it as you wish, but I usually do it from top to bottom. It'll maintain its structure, or hold its structure better than the opposite or horizontal way. Here I have a quarter of a large onion. So you decide what large, medium, and small is. You have to play around in your kitchen in order to learn about cooking. If you don't experiment, then your taste buds won't collaborate with you. But anyways, I have a quarter of an onion, and I will be slicing that, as you can see in the following image. I am cutting against the length of the layers of the onion. So I put that image there so that you guys can sort of follow along, because sometimes it does get difficult to explain, what cutting against the length of the layers of the onion means. You will also need some cilantro, or as some other people call it, coriander. Whatever name you use, you will need some of that. And this is optional. If you want to add cilantro, you can. If you don't, you don't have to. I do add it just simply because it adds earthy freshness into the meal. And here is the chopped up cilantro. I did cut against the length of the stems of the cilantro, or against the structure of the cilantro. But the cilantro will add an earthy flavor to the fajitas. You will also need corn tortillas. These are not your typical regular standard corn tortillas. This pack was the last pack of corn tortillas, and I'm glad it was the last pack of corn tortillas because it made such a big difference in the flavor of the fajitas. The picture of the brand name and what it is at the end of the video. I also marinated for 3 hours my shrimp, jumbo shrimp, with garlic infused olive oil, Himalayan salt, and peppercorn medley. So we're going to get started with what the cooking process is going to look like. You will heat up your garlic infused olive oil. Make sure it is heated so that you can create a sizzle with the onion and saute it. You are not adding anything to the onion until the onion has become a little flimsy or sauteed. Then you're going to add your sliced bell peppers, and here, as you can see, I have added the peppercorn medley and Himalayan salt. I love Himalayan salt. It's not processed as much as other types of salt, and so it maintains or retains its mineral content. After you have added all that, you will wait for the veggies to become dark in color. That tells you that your veggies are ready in a state of stir fry, sort of. So not too soft, not too crunchy. You're going to add your shrimp, jumbo shrimp. For me, I used 6 jumbo shrimps for 3 tacos. Do not overcook your shrimp. When your shrimp turns pink, that means it's ready. And you should be ready to pull it away from the heat. So always keep an eye on your shrimp. You don't want it too tough. It won't be tasty like that. Then when you have pulled it away from the heat, add your cilantro. Don't cook your cilantro. All you're doing is sort of warming it up, and that's why it is being pulled away from the heat after the shrimp has turned pink. Here are the corn tortillas. Very delicious corn tortillas, by the way. How do you know your tortilla is ready for serving? Well, when a tortilla heats up, a corn tortilla, it creates these air bubbles between the top and bottom layer. So it creates the separation of the corn tortilla between the top and bottom layer. You're going to pull that away, put it onto a plate, and serve your shrimp fajitas. Not to brag, but oh my goodness, delicious. I wanted to eat some more, but I had to stop myself. I really did have to stop myself. I love my cooking. And that's why I say you have to play around with food. Kitchen is an experimentation. It's an art. It's a science. And so you have to, play around with food in the kitchen and create your own taste buds. And these are the tortillas I used. Thank you for watching.